In this video, we go behind the scenes to the shenanigans that happens while working on a cruise ship. Hello everybody and welcome to my life. My name is Josh Chilton. I'm a Canadian artist, world traveler, and former NCL photographer, and this is my journey. Can you say that one more time?
I'm a terrorist and I love food.
He's a terrorist and he loves food.
I love food. That's why I cannot get in diet.
You can't take a diet because he's a terrorist.
Yes. You're fucking Gemini.
Why did you say you're a terrorist?
Because I'm a terrorist. I born on the 1st of May.
Oh my god, he's a Taurus!
Yes, I am.
You're saying terrorist, like the people that destroyed the World Trade Center.
I will be a terrorist
like
as well.
a suicide bomber.
If you take the on again, the fucking shower, and I don't take my fucking shower as well. I want to take a shit. I want to take a shower, and you're taking a 30-minute shower. Chris
is giving me a hard time. So first of all, we were just talking about zodiac signs. I was born in June. I'm a Gemini. Oh, I'm 1st of June. He's 1st of May. So he's a Taurus. I traditionally don't get along with Taurus. He's not like any of the other Taurus that I know, but I'm a very unusual Gemini. So that's what he's saying. He's like, I'm a Taurus and I love food. Not, I'm a terrorist and I love food. Anyway, he's giving me a hard time because this morning, I was working very early in the garden cafe. And on my break, I came back to the cabin to use the toilet and he was in the shower. And I just left and found the next nearest toilet. And I went to that. And then I went back to work. Then he went to work, he did the beach. I had a long time where I could take a nap. My schedule today being the 4th of July. This is what my schedule was, and you can see that I worked very early and then had a long break, and Chris was able to sleep in, had a long shift shooting at the beach, and then came in. When he came in from the cabin, I was in the shower, and he was like, hey, I need to shit. And I said, there's a bathroom on deck 2, goodbye. And I said, I am not getting out of the shower for you. And anything you want to say here, buddy?
You're a fucking bitch.
I'm a bitch?
You're a bitch and a whore and everything all together.
Put them out.
You're a buffalo full of bitch. A buffalo full of gore. Not gore, whore.
Apparently Chris associates girl and whore as the same thing.
Gore and whore.
Girl and whore.
I didn't see girl, I seen gore. Like blood and explosion. Yes. Explosions.
Dude, that's weird, Chris. Why would you bend one of your prized heel toes? Why would you do that? Turn around for a second. How much is
I'll take a shower
6 times. I wanna get some of the good side of you as you're changing. Okay.
No.
You don't want this on video?
I have a fiance. She will see in one day. She will see that thing and she will say, "Oh, that's what you were doing in the fucking." So the thing is, I have a fiance
that you love very dearly, more than anything in the world.
She is my world.
She's your whole world.
Yeah. Right now, she is my whole world.
And so in no world would you hypothetically be hitting on cougars on the beach.
I don't know, maybe.
A cougar is a term for an attractive older lady.
Older lady.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a gold digger.
No, that's called honey potting.
Honey what?
Honey potting.
Honey potting.
Honey potting.
Like a pot?
Like a pot full of honey.
Pot full of honey?
Yeah, like a sweet a sweet thing you put your yeah. Honey potting.
Honey potting.
Yep.
You know
the point is, how old was the lady you were hitting on? She wasn't old?
No, she was a young lady.
Like 23?
21.
Oh! So you're hitting on ladies your own age?
Maybe 16. You know, American ladies are
hard to gauge the age of.
Yes, they are tall, they're extremely beautiful. But you know what stopped me for hitting on American ladies?
Your contract? Our contract pretty strictly forbids us from doing any kind of intimate sexual flirtatious interaction with any of the guests. We are allowed to date and interact with other members of the crew, and I've alluded to this slightly in the past, but you can't do anything with a passenger. If any crew is in a passenger's room, you're like immediately fired and you're just left stranded in whatever country the boat is docked in at the time. It's sort of a big deal, but of course that doesn't prevent crew members from hitting on passengers. It does happen. I'm not going to admit any guilt or innocence on my own part, and I'm not directly saying that Chris did or did not do anything. It was just something he was talking about. There's nothing law-breaking about having conversations. Get that definition of conspiracy off the screen.
It was a camera! Fuck you.
In past videos, I've shown a game that me and Chris developed because he bought these magnetic hooks. Whether it was throwing the hooks directly or a duck with a hook inside it, we would try to throw them like darts and magnetically attach them to the walls or ceiling because you're living in a giant metal box. So that's what that's all about. He's doing it. I caught him doing it. Jesus Christ, a whole goddamn bottle he downed in one go. How the hell do you do that? This is all he has to say for himself.
The last sip I just went like, what the fuck is doing? That's why I'm choking now.
The last sip?
Yeah, the last sip was like, what the fuck is
You're
doing?
swallowing your body's like, wait, this isn't how throats are supposed to work.
Yeah, no.
You're not supposed to just open it and have a continuous stream straight into the stomach.
Okay, I
Man,
don't know.
what does it feel like? Water just splashing into your stomach.
No, this is it like a black hole of shit. Put it up. Okay.
Just.
Yes. I will do a perfect one if you are not going to record.
But you choked at the end because I started recording.
Yeah.
He literally started choking.
Yeah.
Choking is something we say in English if you're doing poorly. I got it on video. Broken every time. This is always a problem with these kind of curtains. In my family's camping trailer, the beds have a curtain in there, and every time you sit down on the bed, it like catches and rips the curtain or breaks the cheap plastic curtains. I didn't have this problem for whatever reason. In my curtain, it very rarely happened, but like every single week, Chris was breaking a new hook. And we had to get more eventually, and you can see them all just piled up on the top there, him constantly exchanging new hooks to keep the curtain up. And I'm happy I finally caught one on camera, because it's just something that happens randomly and you laugh at. He break so many of them.
They broke themselves. Where's the broken one? Okay, there's no broken. For me, there's no broken.
I mean, I guess you have spares with a second curtain. Fucking threw a grenade at me. Predictable. That's the Rovivon A8 personal EDC flashlight that I use and carry with me pretty much everywhere, and it has different light modes that you can flip between. Very useful, very fun for raves.
Oh, he works for looking for solutions.
Looking good, do it. Okay, we're getting ready for work, and Chris gets up and he's like, why am I so, I'm so stinky. He's out of deodorant. He's like, I have no choice.
This thing is not shit.
This
deodorant run out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna find this shit.
He's like, I have no choice.
I hate it. I hate it.
Stinky.
And this thing is good. But that run out.
Uh-huh. And your solution.
My solution.
The only possible option. Please don't do it again. Fucking air freshener. He grabs a bottle of Febreze and just full force. just like fresh. Oh my god, it's the funniest shit I've ever seen. It works! It works! It works! It fucking works! God damn this maniac! Oh my god.
Now that people are going to say, what's cologne?
Yeah, his new cologne. Febreze.
Glade vanilla. Glade vanilla.
Vanilla. Oh my god.
Vanilla. Vanilla.
It is Monday, July 17th. There's your update for the week. Fuck this. This motherfucker. He didn't even think he had it hanging from the ceiling, and he slides up it like a tube. Fucking earthworm. Because he doesn't unbutton it, he just takes it on and off like a shirt, like a goddamn animal.
Well, we are animals.
Put that away, Christina. It's so dark. Hello? Hello, this is the cabin party.
With Doña Cristina. Doña Cristina.
Doña Cristina. Look at that ass.
No. My
Hey! Oh, they fight me! Oh!
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Don't wait.
And now for something completely different. God, I love that Monty Python meme. Okay, so the next clip is going to be a recording of a meeting that happens monthly. During one of our drills, once a month, the ship goes over stuff that's happened in that month, report that we get from corporate NCL, how the ship's improving, what we're doing, statistics, all that BS, usually presented by the general manager, and then the cruise director presents awards for personal staff. So in the past, you've seen decks of cards on the wall behind me. Those are comment cards. People can leave notes to the ship saying, hey, this person in this department was really helpful and they got me. I got tons because I'm fucking amazing. Anyway, this month I got the most comment cards out of my department and I was given the Vacation Hero Award, that I was extremely helpful that month to the passengers on the boat, and I was given a big reward and the ceremony and the lunch it has from that. So here's all of that stuff, including a clip of some of the really talented people that we have on cruise ships.
11 out of 13 categories, we have shown a great improvement in scores. So congratulations to all of you. Great job done. Great scores overall.
And somehow when I gave my camera to the guy, he immediately muted, so I don't have any of the sound from this, but we can follow along.
Great crew, it's now time to recognise and celebrate some of our hard-working crew members here that have managed to get themselves some awards. All these people that are getting awards as well, just in case you didn't already know, there's a special lunch happening for you at the end of this meeting in Cagney's. We have Josh from the photography team, Hawaiian Last State Insurance.
It feels a little bit like American/Canadian high school graduation. I don't know if other countries are like that, but we all go and talk to the captain. That's the captain there. He hands us our award. So we were called up onto stage. Normally there would be a group photo, but we had our group photo taken separately. It looks like this. We all got to stand in a line and show off.
Give all a huge round of applause on it for our top point card earners. Well, guests on the regular basis.
My manager was like, why were you all standing and waiting for a photo? We're like, we weren't standing and waiting for a photo. We were collecting the applause from the audience. Afterward, there was a lunch for everybody. I got to take some selfies with the captains. The ship has 2 captains. The staff cycle out because you can't have everybody year round. So this is one captain, and I finally got a selfie with the other captain later on. But it was our captain, general manager, chief engineer, staff captain, and cruise director. This was the lunch I had. I grabbed a little bit of everything because it was like proper rich people food, not the crappy cafeteria food that the staff normally get. And here's that photo of Captain Dan. Now, in the photography lab, we have lockers that we put our stuff in. They are not like normal high school lockers. They are the cheapest, crappiest, shitty little safe box lockers you can get, and they're impossible to open, which is why my locker is perpetually open and unlocked, because it's not like anyone takes anything. It's just like that legal safety precaution kind of thing. And so this is a hilarious clip of me helping Mayumi, one of our newer team members, figure out how to unlock our lockers.
Stop ka sa first number mo. Anong first number mo?
3.
O, 3.
There's no 3 here. This is the 3. 0, 1, 2, 3.
O, tapos, pagkatapos ng 3 is sa left side.
No, hirap naman pala nito.
Left mo, left. Ay, wag mo ganyan. Hindi yan mamaputol yan.
No, you've got to let her do it. This is a rite of passage dealing with these stupid lockers. It is a rite of passage.
13. So, mag-ikot ka ng full...
Yeah, if you can open the lockers, you can open my heart.
Ikutin mo siya sa...
Belita's not very good at opening the lockers.
So, 13. Ito 13 plus 12, 11, 12, 13. Sunod.
Hindi ko na ilalak.
She's got all threes.
Tapos siya punta sa kaliwa. It's not. What the hell? It's not working! It's not working!
She gets to try on her own and then I'll open it. You're like, you were so careful, you had all the numbers and you're like, and now we open and it just keeps spinning.
Okay, I'm fine. I don't want to use the...
No, here, I got you here. You get to finish the recording. This is for video documentational purposes. What is it, 3, 13, 35? Okay, so we're gonna go 3, 13, 35.
Oh, awesome.
There you
I will
go.
not lock this one anymore.
Yeah, that's how I keep mine unlocked.
So, how do you... yeah?
Yeah, just don't close it all the way.
Okay.
The trick was that, unlike a normal combination lock, you don't go one number, and pull. The third number has an internal ratcheting mechanism. So it's like one number, twist all the way as hard as you possibly can to ratchet open the internal lock. The third number doesn't matter, you just have to go past it for the ratchet to activate, and it requires a lot of physical, torque to unlock it, and that's the trick most people missed. Now that is the end of the behind the scenes part, but I have a very short section of us recording in Port Canaveral, which may or may not be the thumbnail of this video. Ooh, how am I gonna order things? It is Wednesday, August 23rd. It's currently about 5:30. We are in Port Canaveral, and it is still dark. And I'm the only one working, because I have been scheduled for a 6 o'clock start for a 3-hour shift on the gangway, and I'm supposed to work an extra half hour because I was honest on my timesheet and was a half hour late for work yesterday, and nobody knew about it. And because I was honest and I scheduled myself less than my 2-hour shift, I'm being punished and supposed to work an extra half hour. It doesn't make any sense, so I'm just gonna lie and not work the extra half hour, because I don't think I should get punished for the honesty, and then I'll just lie in the future. But I don't know if anyone's even gonna be outside, so this will be an interesting day, and we'll see if I have any energy to vlog about it after the shift. And it's crew drill. It's gonna be a long morning. So basically what happened is at the end of every night, we write down the hours that we worked that day so they can get submitted and the cruise ship can make sure that we're not being overworked or whatever BS. I was honest on my timesheet. I was scheduled to work from, let's call it 4 to 8, and I arrived at 4:30 in the gallery and nobody noticed. And so on my timesheet, I said I started my shift at 4:30, not 4 o'clock. My assistant manager noticed that discrepancy. I told him what happened, and he's like, okay, well, because you were honest on your timesheet, I'm gonna punish you and you're gonna work extra hours tomorrow, which I think is bullshit. So I did not work the extra hours in Port Canaveral and then proceeded to lie on my timesheet that point going forward, because they never noticed the difference, and I don't think that I should be punished for my honesty. So I just would always write down the hours that I was scheduled to work, regardless of what hours I actually worked, because that's all that they wanted to see. There's nobody out here. It's gonna be an hour before I see anyone. It is now 7 o'clock. They're not even getting off the boat yet. Yeah, you can use my turtle.
Thank you.
It's now 7 o'clock. The rest of the team is here. There are still no guests. Nobody's so happy. Fucking Honduran runs away. Nobody's here. This is Port Canaveral. Oh boy. He's exhausted. The exposure, it's perfect. It's perfectly exposed, but he's never been so happy. Oh my god. Did it stop going? Are the people coming out yet? Let's go see. Nope. Still nobody coming. Maybe that's the announcement to tell people they can leave the ship. Oh boy. Maybe we'll do our job for once. Been here for an hour doing absolutely nothing. The other problem here is that Port Canaveral, there was something wrong with this stop, or we weren't supposed to be here, or it was during a hurricane and we were rerouted. I don't remember the exact context, but there was a ton of problems with the cruise ship getting permission to disembark passengers, because every port, every time a cruise ship lands, there is an actual communication. It says, yes, you're cleared to let people off, and they would not let people off. And so there was the potential that passengers could be off the ship as early as 7 o'clock or something like that, and it was like 9:30 before anyone was actually left off the boat. But because they could be off, like the ship said the earliest anyone could get off is 7, we had to be there at that time, and I was there earlier than that. I was up at 5:30 and outside by 6:30 or something stupid on this day. I was very grumpy today, and it was meant to be my day off. Dude talking about everyone getting banana this morning, but he's got balls enough to sit down on the job. Look at the sky. Look at how it goes. Oh no, Kylie. I thought she was gonna go sit down too, but no, she's there to beat him.
Because I want to see this. How far is this?
Chariot, it awaits. I want to take this moment to address the crazy Honduran guy that we're seeing here is Nico. Nico is the man who trained me to do my job. He took me under his wing because he's been doing this shit for years. He took me under his wing the first month. He showed me the ropes. He taught me what to do and what not to do and how to do it. He was an amazing friend and a great mentor through the entire cruise ship. And at the very end, as I was leaving, the one thing I wanted more than anything in the world was a piece of the uniform from another department. The servers working at the French restaurant Le Bistro had amazing black ties, and this absolute madman, no matter what I did or who I begged or whose dick I did and didn't threaten or offer to suck, it didn't matter what I did. They're like, there's no way you're ever getting another piece of another department's uniform. This madman got me the tie. Look at it. Look at this tie. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's such a nice tie. I have worn it many times. It's a great material. It's way better than any of the uniforms we got as photographers. I treasure this as a memory for my time on the cruise ship and for what this amazing person did for me. So if you ever, for whatever reason, happen to see these videos, Nico, thank you so much for everything you did for me on the cruise ship. You made my life easier, you made my life better, you taught me so much, and I will always be grateful and remember my events on the cruise ship and you fondly. Thank you so much. Everyone else is sitting. I'm sitting. I've been here for an hour. Almost an hour and a half. And nothing has happened. It's just hot. I'm sweating. Florida is very humid. And everyone's talking about going out to Nassau and doing the tours. And I'm like, I am sleeping. But the sunrise is pretty. I'm slowly going blind from it, but it's pretty. You can see the sun slowly flipping over the bus. I did not put sunscreen on, but it's okay. I'll be fine, I'm sure. So we're now out of Bermuda, finally, after months of the same port. And we are into doing a 10-day cruise through some other places, and then we go up to Canada. So Port Canaveral is the first day. We go to Nassau. I think we're supposed to go there twice a year, maybe 3 times a year. And then we go back to Bermuda. We go to the private island, Grand Stirrup Cay. And then Canada. But I haven't been recording much because there's nothing to do. I just work and sleep all day. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe the vlogs will turn out. Maybe no one ever sees this footage. Later, and basically exactly the same thing. This is going to be finishing my Port Canaveral vlog bit today. I pretty much just went to sleep after my shift ended a little bit early, and working in Cagney's tonight, which is an improvement from the beginning of the week where I was pretty much just working in the bistro. Cagney's is the big steakhouse restaurant, and I make a lot of money in there. I'm sure I've talked about it in the past already in review. But I just found this clip interesting that I'm still sitting in the same spot, doing the same thing after so many months. Even though the lab around us has changed, and we've got new printers and everything, some things I guess never change. Anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed this bit, however I end up editing these videos, and have a great day. I'll see you later.